Hello Pisces, and welcome to my channel Green Line Goddess Tarot. This is your mid-month reading for the second half of December, so the last 2 weeks of the year. Let's see what message is coming out. So moving from Sagittarius season into Capricorn season. Oh, beautiful. Positive change and choose peace. And speaking of the choose peace energy, I was going to say we have the solstice happening and on around the 21st, and we also have the new moon in Capricorn on the 23rd or 24th, depending on where you are in the world. And this is a really like a time where there's a portal for peace that can open up. And through this, like sitting with this peace and creating the space and making peace with some things in your life, this is where I think that you're potentially opening up to positive change, planting the seeds for positive change. So it's a beautiful energy to come through. Let's see what, this is in relationship to lots, my goodness. But I feel like we should read this. We've got the Ace of Shells. Look at this. Absolutely beautiful. Ace of Shells, happiness and abundance and endurance and determination. So, yeah, I feel like it's interesting because there's something new that potentially might be, this is a couple of things. You might be feeling very differently about things that you've put a lot of time and effort and energy into it that have required this endurance and determination, but it also may be that you're opening your heart up to new paths that you're wanting to commit to here. So I feel like there's a new emotional and spiritual journey that's opening up here for you, Pisces. We've also got Six of Shells, sentiment and joy. I mean, look at this, happiness, abundance, sentiment, joy. And it's also saying don't give up on your happiness. They're starting and cycles around your happiness and abundance. Don't give up on that because we've got the camel, endurance and determination. So might be getting messages around that. But I love these two beautiful otters just playing together here and the little raccoon. Six of Shells, sentiment and joy. Find the things or the people or the situations that you love to connect to. This is a beautiful energy of connection and finding the joy. And it might be sentimental because it might be going down a trip down memory lane or revisiting people from the past. This is only if it brings that joy to you. We've also got Page of Feathers, exploration and discovery. This cute little raccoon, it's kind of like what's out there that can bring you joy that you can discover and explore. So, I mean, I just feel like this is a beautiful opening that's coming up here. Absolutely. And this could be you and another person, like if there's a relationship here, because the Ace of Shells can be the birth of healing, the birth of love. So it could be healing some hardship in your life or some things that have required a lot of work. And then the Six of Shells could be that there's somebody by your side that you're going down new paths of exploration and discovery. So, and this could be a longer journey, like the camel journey of, something that you might be thinking longer term together, which is really nice. So we have also kind of the Six of Feathers, which is transition and insight. This is the Six of Swords, the beautiful dragonfly. And it's like dragonflies they can represent 2-year cycles. They can represent messages from spirit. But it's kind of saying you're transitioning. You're in a transition phase at this moment in time. And yeah, like quite literally we're concluding and ending the year and then transitioning into the new energy of the new year, what energies are already starting that process for you. But yeah, you're giving the insight of the path ahead of what you're wanting to transition into. So it kind of could actually be very highly intuitive, highly psychic time for you. The Six of Feathers can mean travel and moving as well. So moving on from old dramas, moving on from difficult situations, transitioning on from struggles. So you potentially can be gaining a lot of insight from what you're moving on from and where you're moving towards, which is actually really beautiful. So Pisces, just wanted to let you know that I have completed your 2023 yearly forecast. Very excited because it seems like you kind of ending the year with this beautiful energy and moving forward with something beautiful, birthing with the Ace of Shells. You're transitioning into this energy. So, and like we're getting this sense, this is a longer term journey that could bring joy and somebody could be traveling along this with you. So it really feels like, it's a very beautiful, almost a magical year that could be coming up ahead. So if you're interested in your 2023 forecast, what's coming in for you, Pisces, this is a comprehensive view of the astrology, the major transits of the year and the tarot, pulling some tarot as well. So the link for that is in the description box below. Now, what's shifting and changing? Wand Princess, Fire Palace, and Sword 7, Venus Aquarius. Plans, reassessment of plans, passion, new sparks. So new passions, new sparks are precipitating a change of plans here. So, yeah, I feel like it's kind of a time of being very enthusiastic, excited, feeling like very optimistic for the future and potentially inspiration. So, but it feels lovely, very gentle energy. So if you are, with this sense that you've been carrying a heavy burden around with the Ten of Wands here, this is kind of an energy that is wanting to lighten the load a little bit, make things easier. So if you have been or you do experience setbacks, this is kind of wanting to make it a lot easier for you. So let's see, crossed by the Page of Pentacles. So it's kind of like there's opportunities around and you don't want to be too overburdened or burnt out that you can't step into them. So there's a lightness. So the world, this is the completion. It's a big energy. Just the world has come out a lot and it's just naturally like an ending that's coming, a natural ending to the year, but there's more personal stuff. Ooh, the High Priestess. I love that coming in for you. Ooh, the Ace of Cups again coming through. Double Ace of Cups, beautiful. The Five of Cups. So there's some deep healing of wounds that are coming, that are here. You're transitioning and moving on from old wounds from the past, which is really beautiful. All the Ace of Wands. Look at all these aces, the world, the 10 are the completion, the endies, and then we've got these aces. There's new beginnings. So it feels like there's a bit of an interlap of timelines, like things are beginning while things are ending, which is why we've got this transition energy that's coming through. Definitely you're going to be working or working on a lot of these energies, the Fool and the Devil. Oh, okay. Let's see what's coming in with the Devil. So there might be a moment of some resistance to releasing the past, but it's saying go slow, don't take on too much and you're going to be happy. Okay, that's good. And the Wheel of Fortune's coming in. I thought that Jupiter was playing a part with this as well because Jupiter moves into Aries, so it's wanting to kind of bring in some opportunities for you here, Pisces. So let's have a look at the situation. The Ten of Wands, look at how heavy this load has become, this heavy burden, feeling responsible, working hard, maybe responsible for other people, or this can be carrying around burdens of guilt or some heavy feelings. But either way, this is kind of like there's not a lot that you have left to give with this Ten of Wands. And there's an opportunity here with the Page of Pentacles developing. And this is, really could feel like, you want to step into this opportunity. It's related to the element of earth. So it could be to do with material resources. You might be getting messages or hearing things, Maybe there's something around your housing or your health or around money or work that's coming up and you're like, I can't step into this. I'm feeling like, I'm either don't have the energy or I'm just not able to at this moment in time. So it could start off with this feeling of missed opportunities or I'm just not ready. But we have in your conscious mind the world. I mean, there's lots of things to complete and finish before the end of the year, absolutely. But it also feels like it's like you want the ending of the cycle of this heavy burden or this work that's coming in with the Ten of Wands. George is like, yes, want to be releasing that. So releasing that, shifting and changing your world, bringing in some positive change, finding some peace with a situation. Interestingly, this Six of Feathers is the Six of Swords, and that is the card of transitioning on from drama and moving into a place of peace. So you've got this lovely energy coming in. So the world would suggest in your conscious mind you're really thinking about shifting and changing a pattern or ending, like really wanting something to conclude and finish or complete in some way, shape or form. And yeah, there's the obvious one that the year is completing, but you might just have a lot of work to do. But this, I feel like, is really connecting to some old cycles as well with the World card. Your world quite literally could change. We have the High Priestess at the base. So this is beautiful because this is really, what's going on deep down. A lot of things are being revealed to you. This could be that you trust your intuition, but you might inadvertently, whether you're aware of it or not, just be attracting some luck, some good luck and some good fortune because she's right next to the Wheel of Fortune as well. So it might be that things just kind of happen to fall into place, or you might get lucky with something, or it just becomes easier. And like I said, if there is a setback of some sort, it's like there's an easy way out of that, or an easier way out. So the High Priestess, yeah, a lot of synchronicities, and so pay attention again with the the dragonfly, I'm trying to remember the name, and the High Priestess. This is where little messages and synchronicities are coming around. And it might actually feel like, this is coming from your guides, or message from the universe, or somebody on the other side, or just your own soul. But yeah, it's definitely coming from, it's something, what I'm feeling here is that there's a frequency that's being activated within the lower third, like the 3 chakras here. So either your sacral, your solar plexus, or your base chakra. I feel like there's some kind of energy or frequency that's being activated within those chakras. And they're very much the chakras that are related to being down here on Earth. So there's something around that that's kind of putting out this frequency that you might not be consciously aware of, but it's kind of attracting these luck and opportunities to you. So, and also just showing bringing you information that is revealing. Absolutely. In the recent past, we see that the Ace of Cups has already birthed. So this is the birth of happiness and abundance. Something's coming in and bubbling away, or just feeling very different, or the birth of a healing cycle that's come through. So it does feel like something has kind of precipitated this. Like I said, there's an overlapping of cycles that are happening here. Things are already beginning with the 2 aces, whilst we're in the 10 and the world's still trying to get over old stuff. And this is where in the near future you are coming face to face with the past hurt, with a past wound, with something that was disappointing, that upset you. So absolutely, this is really a sense of being able to lay something to rest with the 5 of Swords the 5 of Cups, and to be able to kind of turn around, build a bridge into wonderful new experiences into the present and the future, and feeling very differently about that, which is really lovely. So this is why you're coming in as the Ace of Wands, which is super motivated, driven, feeling really energized, revitalized, initiating and activating an energy within you. And I feel like this is kind of like the High Priestess. This is something, again, that feels like it's activated within those 3 chakras. So this could be activating creativity. This could be activating something within a relationship. This could be activating something about where you belong in the world. And overcoming fears is a really important thing that comes through with this, especially with the base chakra, because we've got the Devil coming in, which represent fears as well. So this is like a good energy to come through. It's the spark, and it needs to be directed. It could be setting a goal of some sort. So the energy surrounding you is the 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, I think you're going to be working, and with the 10 of Wands, potentially working hard at something. It might feel like there's just too much to do in too short a period of time. It might drain your energy levels a little bit, or just take a lot out of you for the moment. But yeah, these could be opportunities and feeling differently around your work, quite literally, or whatever it is that you're working on. So you've got work around you at this moment with the 8 of Pentacles, something that you're working on, and it feels like this is where you're trying to kind of finish and conclude, but there's a little bit of emotional work and motivational work, like kind of working on the fire and the water elements here. To kind of, it's almost like a purification process that's happening here, which is why we're seeing choose peace and positive change. Hopes and fears, we got the Fool card. It's just so, this is again, the Fool is the start of the Fool's journey, the start of the tarot, the very first card. It's leaping into something new, press the reset button, the start of the new cycle. And the World is the final card. It's the ending, and then we start again with the Fool card. And you've got 2 aces, new things are beginning. So it's like potentially wanting a new start, or to just feel light. The Fool travels with, it's a light energy. The Fool travels only with this little knapsack, which could be hopes and dreams, or just something very light. Doesn't like the heaviness around. So that's why it feels like there's this kind of deep healing of releasing some heavier energy that we're carrying with the 10 of Wands, that has been had some sort of emotional impact on you. And so this is why we've got the Devil coming up, which is the area that has been very stuck. that is the heaviness, the fear, or this can be related to toxic energy, staying in an energy too long, feeling bound. If it's stark negative energies, it can be related to addictions, it can be related to debt, or just fear, like a huge fear block. So the Knight of Pentacles is like, trust the process. It's going slow. Absolutely. It might feel like it's not moving ahead because the Knight of Pentacles, you look at this horse, the Knights are all about action and moving forward, but it looks like it's standing still. Right next to the Devil, it might feel like, okay, it's not moving, it's not budging, but it is. It's moving forward slowly, one step at a time. And this is something that's actually going to really have a much better effect on your future and your longer term future, especially when it comes to material resources. So it's kind of go slow with it, which is really nice. And then it's, moving towards this beautiful energy of happiness, which we're seeing birth. The Ace of Shells, 2 Ace of Cups and the Ace of Shells coming in, the birth of happiness and moving towards that. And so it's almost like you're kind of seeing that even taking these steps, even if it feels slow, is bringing the happiness as well. And you're going to be potentially happy that this is a process that you can trust, or someone around is that you can trust that can help you get unstuck, which is really beautiful. And so we're moving to this energy of feeling really, really happy, which is why it's great that we've got the Wheel of Fortune, because the Wheel of Fortune is showing you that something is changing in your world. Something's changing, moving, and growing and expanding and potentially bringing some better luck, some better fortune. So this is where it does feel like it's kind of like I said, a transition energy, a slow moving energy, but this is Jupiter coming in, and Jupiter is in Aries, and it is wanting to expand things in your life. And so I feel like around that new moon in Capricorn, there's an opportunity to really commune with soul and spirit, and to really have a kind of, commune is probably the best word, not have a chat, but commune, and understand the portal and the path that is opening up for you here, and what it is that you are able to let go of and ready and willing to let go of. So it actually feels like such a positive portal, like you're stepping through this portal of the 10 of Cups into the new year. And so, the Devil is working hard as well. It may be that there needs to be a necessary slowdown, a break after a lot of hard work, and that's going to step into your joy, step into your happiness. So, beautiful. Let's pull an affirmation card for you, Pisces. Let's see what is coming through for Pisces. We have, I release all criticism. This is interesting because the critical energy is something that often gets attributed to like a Virgo type energy, to Virgos in general, or the Virgo sign, which is your opposite energy. And so it may be that there's been somebody that just feels very different to you, or you received a lot of criticism, and this is something that just doesn't feel like it's not sitting well for some reason. And maybe it's, you were taught to be self-critical as well in a situation. So it says, I only give out that which I wish to receive in return. My love and acceptance of others is mirrored to me in every moment. Beautiful, because we are seeing a lot of love and acceptance coming in, and communing with spirit. And that's a more of a Piscean energy coming through, choosing peace and connection. And so I feel like there's this opportunity again. The criticism is something that you can release, and it could have been something that was making you unhappy, almost like a very judgmental energy coming through. And this is part of the purification process, letting go of these ideas, finding the peace, and bringing in this positive change. So let's pull your final charm for 2022. My goodness, I can't believe we've made it to this. So the final charm, what is it going to be for you, Pisces? Oh, beautiful. I love it. The starfish. That is such a beautiful energy, and they're bringing me to this the beautiful turtle that is swimming through the water. It's at home in the ocean, and it's absolutely beautiful. Starfishes are very unique. They represent something that brings you happiness and inner contentedness within your internal emotional body, your feelings. So there's something unique potentially arising unique feelings or something very different that is shining, wanting to shine in your emotions at this moment in time, that is guiding you like a guiding light. So trust these beautiful Ace of Cups that are birthing here, because they're guiding you through the ocean of love, through the ocean of life, and really guiding you towards happiness. So it's just saying that it's like an inner guide, but it lies within how you're feeling and what brings you happiness. So yeah, absolutely beautiful. It's time for you to start shining from the inside. So yeah, that's it, Pisces. That is your reading. What a beautiful way to end the year. And that's why I love this little glow of the starfish. It reminds me of the glow of the rainbow of happiness that's coming in with the 10 of Cups as an outcome. Absolutely beautiful. If we want Jupiter to come in and expand things, we want Jupiter to expand this sense of happiness and abundance that is coming through here with it. So absolutely beautiful. So that's your reading for 2022. If you're interested in what's coming in for you in 2023, yes, the yearly forecast is out for Pisces. Please click on the link below. Like I said, it is a very comprehensive view of tarot and astrology. And please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Pisces, love to read your comment. Best wishes for the end of the year, and take care.